Doordarshan, India's public service broadcaster, presents stories and documentaries from Goa, celebrating legends and legacies from India's beautiful state, where East meets the West, with art and culture at its best.
On the journey to being recognized as one of India's great jazz ambassadors, he met quite a few jazz legends along the way.
So I came and then I got married. We went to Delhi and there we got robbed.
Oh, really?
Big robbery took place. And all our wedding things and everything is just
But the saxophone remained.
Saxophone remained in the hotel.
Okay.
In the hotel. I said, don't worry about it, all that. The Lord will bless us.
Yes.
So the management came from there. The leader, Mr. Pran Malhotra. Yeah. He came to Bombay to fix me up with Pam Crain.
Oh,
And
super.
I fixed up the job in Calcutta at Blue Fox. And there we played there. And fantastic band, what crowd and what beautiful things happening. And my wife was there. I mean, they've given us very big accommodation.
Another very memorable
Yes,
period
yes.
in
Yeah.
your...
Sharon was born in Bombay. Sharon, she was a small girl, first daughter. And he brought her to Calcutta. And then Laura was born also there. She had a second daughter also. And then suddenly, once I was playing, he said, somebody came to me and he said, there is another very good pianist has come from Nepal. Yeah. Yes. And why don't you come? You know, like he's playing, there's a piano there, somebody's house, and he's playing. Come on, take your instrument, come on. And I went there, and I met Louis Banks over there. He was happy to meet us. So we started jamming out some songs, and we played and this and that. And then I said, do you know this? Now this I'm talking about this modal playing.
Yeah.
No, he was not playing modal that time. I said it's one modal Miles Davis tune. So what? They took two changes in this.
Yeah.
And I showed him how is it, this, that, para, para, da, da, half tone higher and then come down. So he advanced got that, man.
Okay.
Very advanced, catched up. So yeah. And we started that song and then we played it and he was happy, very good. This something was new for him, and then he started playing.
But for the Indian jazz scene, that was another great moment, the meeting of Braz and Louis Banks.
Yeah. So then we played there and this and that. And then we decided to form a group, like to play for jazz.
He was the first Indian to be a part of an Asian band setup. The first Indian ever. So tell us that experience, and after that also tell us about your memorable performances everywhere from Canada to Macau to Europe, etc. But start with the Asian band setup.
Yeah. So Asian International Jazz, I got this thing call there to
Invitation,
play.
yeah.
Invitation. And I had to go there. I said, yes, I'm coming. And we went to Hong Kong, and we met all the musicians in Hong Kong.
And you all rehearsed there.
We rehearsed there. And our leader was Tony Carpio. He's a jazz guitarist, Filipino, and some Japanese musicians. So we all practice over there. And there was a singer, she sang with Louis Armstrong, no, this, Duke Ellington.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Joy Sharrow. And we, about 13-piece band.
Super.
13-piece band, yes. Yeah. 2-3 saxes and trombone and all that beautiful thing.
I can understand because your eyes are shining when you're telling us.
And they had a car rally
Okay.
in Macau.
Uh-huh.
And that's the time they have this, the
The
concerts.
entertainment part, yeah.
2 concerts we had, first and second day. And there I met Luis Velas de Bos,
The Portuguese.
jazz organizer, like Niranjan Zaveri.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he came there and I played something and they gave me a special song with all this together playing. My solo song was You Don't Know What Love Is. Yeah.
Wow.
So I played that You Don't Know What Love Is. Before that they used to make fun of me because I'm from India.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fellow, what? Yeah. And when I started that, and I was reading good music and started there, this Coltrane, this. Yeah. So I played this. You don't know what love is.
So as you started playing, they thought that you were making fun of them.
Yeah. They told me afterwards. Yeah, they told me.
Fantastic.
They told me, yes, the trombone player, he told me, he said, I was making fun of you. So Luis Villas came after the concert. He said, Mr. Braz Gonsalves, next year you're coming to Cascais.
Oh, wow.
I said, Cascais? Wow, I said, yes, I'm ready. Anytime you come.
So next year you landed in
Next year,
the beautiful city of
next year,
Cascais.
Cascais, Luis Villas, he came to Goa, I believe. Came to Goa, he wrote to me. And he called me to this Cascais. I went to Cascais, stayed in the hotel, and then we had a practice, this and that. And then Cascais, all foreign bands. Nancy Wilson was there, and Nancy Wilson drummer was playing with me. Because he formed a quartet for me to play with this group, foreign groups. And the piano was Marcos Rizande.
Superb.
Yeah,
Superb memory.
Yeah, Marcos Rizande, and then bass player was American. Yes. So my quartet played for that.
So Braz Gonsalves had gone international. You know, you are one legend who through the decades you have shown that zeal for your work, your passion for spontaneity and improvisation and the works. So where do you get that from?
See, that all came from my practice and listening musicians and playing concert like that. And then big concert came from Jazatra, Niranjan Zaveri.
Yeah.
He said, now this yatra you play music with Hindu jazz fusion. So Louis Banks taken in charge, like mostly like, because to write all the big composition, what a composition.
You all had named it Sangam.
Sangam. That we played on that yatra. There was one of the best group in that year. Best
Superb.
group. It came in the Downbeat magazine, American
Superb.
magazine. So that we played, and then tour came then. Noronha said, tour, we have to tour in these places. All this Yugoslavia, Germany, Poland, Netherlands, and some Portugal. We went again.
Okay.
Second time I went to Portugal.
Many parts of Europe, including
Yeah,
Portugal again.
Yeah. Again I went to play with this group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We transport you back to 1970. Three names: Pam Crain, Louis Banks, and Braz Gonsalves. Need I say more?